Assalamu alaikum students. I hope all of you are doing great. Today in this video I am going to discuss data path controller, for which I have taken simple example of binary multiplication. Let's suppose we have two numbers, one is 13 and other one is 11. You can see this 13 is represented in binary as 1101, whereas this 11 is represented as 1011. This is known as multiplier, whereas this number is known as multiplicand. Now if you multiply these two numbers, you will get 143 in decimal, and if you convert this 143 into binary, you will have this number 1000111. This multiplication is simple. When you multiply 1 with 1101, you will have 1101. Similarly for this one, you have 1101, and here you have nothing, and this is the partial product, or this is just addition of these two numbers. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 110. There is a carry here and 110, and this is the carry 1. So when you are multiplying this number with 0, you have all zeros, and here again you are adding these two numbers. This is the partial product, and finally for the last bit of this 11, you have 1101, and when you add these two numbers, you have your product 143, and in binary notation it is 11110110. There is a carry 110, and this is the 1. So this is simple multiplication, and we can implement this binary multiplication with this digital system. Here this is the control part, and this is the data path. Here you have an accumulator register which is of 9 bits. Basically you are multiplying two 4-bit numbers. Multiplier and multiplicand both are 4-bit numbers, and in order to save the result of these 4-bit numbers, you need 8 bits in the product or accumulator register plus the 9th bit, which is used for carry bit. So here this controller is sending different signals. When this load pin is enabled, this multiplier will be stored in the first 4 bits, whereas the remaining 5 bits 4 to 8, they will be initialized with zeros. Here you have 4-bit adder. Its one operand is multiplicand, whereas its second operand is the 4 bits from 4 to 7, and the result will be stored back to 4 to 7, and if there is a carry, it will be stored in 8th bit. This addition will happen when this add bit is enabled. Similarly, if shift signal is enabled or controller send the shift signal, the accumulator register, which is basically the shift register, will shift by 1 bit to the right side. This done signal is enabled when the multiplication is done, and this start signal is enabled when multiplication starts. And this M bit comes from this accumulator register. Let us see how this works. So initially when load pin is enabled, you store first 4 bits of multiplier 1011 in the lower 4 bits of the accumulator registers, whereas higher 5 bits will be initialized to zeros. And here you have 1101. So when this M is equal to 1, this is this bit, this is 1. When this is 1, controller send the addition signal, and these bits will be added. This is 101, 000, 011, 011, and this is 0. And after addition, controller sends shift signal, and this accumulator register, the contents of this accumulator register shifts to 1 bit right. So this whole bits are shifted towards right by 1 bit. So you are adding 0 here, and all other contents are shifted by 1. Now for the next bit you have 1 again. So if you have 1 again, you are performing addition. Here these are the 4 bits, of the accumulator register, whereas this is same as 1101. When you add these 4 bits, because we have 4 bit adder here, so this is 011 101 110, and there is a carry 110, and carry comes here 1. So after addition, controller sends shift signal, and this entire accumulator register shifts towards right by 1 bit. So you are adding 0 here, and all other contents are shifted by 1 bit. Now this third bit, which is 0, if this m bit is 0, in other words this m is not enabled, then you skip addition. Controller will send the shift signal, and the accumulator register is shifted by 1 bit towards right. So when you shift this accumulator register by 1 bit, you have this binary number where this is new 0, and now this is the final one. Here m is equal to 1. Now in the 4 bits which are connected to your adder, 4 bit adder, you are adding this number 1101. So 011 000 110, there is a carry 110, and this is the last carry m. So after shifting, you have your final answer, this thing, which is 143. When this multiplication is done, controller will send that done signal. Hopefully you have understood the working of this binary multiplier. Let us design this controller. This is the ASM chart of controller for binary multiplication. Here you can see you are at initial state. From this initial state, you check the start signal. If it is not enabled, you remain at initial state, and if this start signal is enabled, you load your accumulator register with this combination where the lower bits are loaded with 1011, whereas higher 5 bits are initialized with 0. So after loading, you are at state 1. From state 1, you check the bits m, these bits. If they are 1 or logic level high, you perform addition. After addition, you are in state S2. S2, you shift your accumulator register, and here you check whether your multiplication is done or not. If your multiplication is finished, you will move to the done state, which is S3. If it is not finished, in our case it is not finished, it will go back to the state S1, and again it will check this m bit. If it is 1, this flow chart will continue its execution from this path, and if it is 0, as we have m is equal to 0 here, it skips addition, it only performs shift, and after shifting it checks whether your multiplication is finished or not. If it is not finished, it will go back to S1, and if it is finished, the controller will send the done signal, and it will go back to the initial state S0. So this is the ASM chart of your controller. Hopefully you have understood it. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me via my email ID, or you can comment below. Thank you very much.